I'm ginormous. Ginormous. Mhm. Do that one instead. This one instead. Hello, Mary. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, good morning. Hi. Oh, I wanna see. Oh, this looks good. Hi. First time. How was the family reunion? It wasn't technically a family reunion. So one of my relatives. Oh, thank you for follow. Also, thank you for the resub. Hi. Thank you for resub and thank you for follow. Amian375. Thank you. So, what happened yesterday was what I kind of predicted it because it was like supposed to be this weekend, but then it didn't happen on Saturday. So I just like carry on with the karaoke stream because if it was the karaoke stream, I wouldn't have cancelled it, but it was like it wasn't the karaoke stream. So I thought, oh, maybe I should go see them before they leave because so one of my relatives, they are a they're a private doctor for a very prestigious person. I'm not gonna name who, but I know who he's a private doctor for. So they're going on a trip to Turkey for 3 months, and so oh there's my VGM. I keep getting distracted. Hi, hello everybody, hello. So we just went to see him off, and that's it. That's pretty neat. Recently I've been getting the colds, and it's been kind of cold and hot at the same time, and because of that, my sinus, I never really had a sinus problem before, but recently I have been having sinus problems, and my body, I am born malficient. I was born like this. I was born with a weak body, but I trained really hard to make sure that my weak body does not hold me down. Love your model and your voice is so lovely. Thank you. Thank you. Allergies. Yeah, it seems that I have developed a lot of allergies for a lot of things, to be honest, and those things are pretty much inevitable, but I have done a pretty good job to suppress them. So my allergies when it comes to beef, garlic, cow milk, and thank you for follow, Strex73, and eggs. I have been slowly thank you for follow, Norcat. Thank you. I have been slowly reincorporating. What's the word for it? Slowly reintroduce the foods back in my life, and so far I've not had a lot of like breakouts and flare-ups with my skin, so I think I've done a pretty good job so far. The Dead by Daylight meme, I think we did a pretty good job so far. yeah. But thank you for follow. Thank you so much, and thank you everybody on YouTube side. Hi, hello, welcome. Today we're just gonna talk about games and what's to come next week, because I have a mechanical keyboard stream next week, and I have a board of keyboards that I have accumulated for switches. If you can hear this, Culinary allergies are the worst. Can you imagine being allergic to rice and sugar and gluten all together at the same time simultaneously? I have one nephew who is a cousin's son who's like pretty much around 4 years old. Whenever he eats something sugary or something glutteny, his lips will just swell up, and that is so terrible. Imagine not being able to eat anything sweet. I mean, processed sugar, I suppose. That just sounds horrible to deal with. Yeah, you get rashes when you eat sugar. It's not very ideal. It's sad. Yeah, poor kid. Yeah, it's a poor kid. So we're gonna have a webcam. No, not webcam. No webcam. Handcam. We're gonna have a handcam after this, but before that, I want us to talk about games and what you can expect from me when it comes to playing certain games on this channel, and what games or what kind of content I will be putting up on my other channel, my smaller channel. My brother knows a chef who used to be lactose intolerant but forced himself to eat cheese until his body adapted to handle it. You can take the lactate, right? Lactate. Or you can like reorganize your micro bio, what's your gut environment. Reorganize your gut environment to adapt to your diet. How you doing? Welcome back, pancakes. Welcome. Skill issue? Yeah, maybe it's a skill issue. I have a lot of skill issues. I'm not good enough, very obviously. I have so many skill issues. You have no idea how many skill issues I have in this life. I just cope. My remedy to my skill issues is just coping really hard. I don't care about the games. We're here to just spend time with you. I mean, this whole stream is to talk about games. I like Psychonauts. I haven't gotten to play Psychonauts 2 yet. Have you played the second game yet? Or is your stomach to tolerate milk? Yeah, you can do that too. Yes. That webcam comment made me choke on my free. No, handcam, not webcam. I don't think I'll do a webcam stream until I'm old. Way older, probably. Because I don't want people knowing who I am. You know, I value my privacy too much. Tell us about the other channel. So, the other channel, if you notice, the other channel, it's called Metroid's Comfy Garden or something like that. It's because I wanted to make content regarding content about not content. Calling what I do content is kind of pretentious. I don't know what it maybe videos. Okay. Videos. I want to make videos for comfy games, and I don't think comfy games will do very well on this channel, evidently by the reception of what we had, like the last comfy game streams that we had. Comfy game stream, god damn it. English. I'm stuttering so much today. I mean, every single day I stutter a lot. But basically, for that channel, what I will be doing is I will put out shorts that introduce comfy games, and I will also do like comfy game reviews. Comfy games reviews and like some soft talking kind of thing. So comfy games were so fun. Comfy games are really fun. I really like comfy games. Comparing to horror games, I know that my gaming repertoire is kind of like all over the spectrum because I do FPS, I do RTS. So far, I haven't really streamed an RTS game yet because it's like really... I have FOMO, and I don't want to lose. When it comes to RTS games, it's so weird because when it comes to FPS games, I never feel competitive. But when it comes to RTS games, if I lose to any NPC out there, an NPC country or an NPC army, I'd be so pissed. I can't tolerate that. Will you do movie reviews? Yeah, probably. I'll also probably do some anime reviews. So those are most probably just gonna be scripted videos, and I'll be talking in a softer voice. So it's not gonna be like none of that kind of kind of voice that I usually do, which I no longer do anymore because I don't feel like doing anymore. RTS, yeah. And I also play puzzle games. I play a lot of puzzle games, but my comfort, the games that I play that I feel most at home, is comfy games. Basically, kind of like simulator games that are chill simulator games. Definitely not The Sims. Definitely not The Sims. Felt that lol, especially in my current Warhammer 3. Yeah. So, I absolutely despise when I lose to NPC people. When I lose to a player who's actually a player, I feel like, oh, well, he did so much better, I guess. But if I lose to an NPC, I will let hell break loose. I will go down. I will be depressed. I can't. Longer RPGs like Baldur's Gate 3 or longer story games like Cyberpunk. Oh, are you asking me if I'm going to have that on my channel, or is so for that channel it's just gonna be simulator, matchman, and comfy games, just like specifically comfy games. And recently there's Wholesome Direct, and I've looked forward to a lot of games that they premiered. What's the word for it? But I'm looking so much forward to what's gonna drop this month and next month specifically. Amongst the games willing to play, but yeah, a single place for comfy games sound great, yeah. Because I will just like be talking like this and with the soft voice and without any screaming. Premiere, yeah, premiere. Kinda addicted to some games. Civ 6, did you see Civ 7? Civ 7 is out. Not yet, but they premiered Civ 7. A lot of people were like, "Whoa, Civ 7!" Finally, Slay the Spire and Terraria too. Terraria is definitely not a comfy game, but yeah, Terraria is wonderful. I have played Terraria for a long time. I think I have around over 800 hours in Terraria. I mostly want to see you do some horror critiques, including... I think horror critiques are definitely going to be on this channel. And I feel like maybe I should have a different kind of voice for the horror... for the horror videos that I put out. Some horror critiques, including a critical analysis of The Evil Within, and a second one... and a second one that shows your opinion on how it differs from The Evil Within 2. Oh, how are you doing? As for me, I'm doing great. Yeah, how are you doing? Yes. I am very sleepy. I came back around 9 PM last night, my time, which is GMT plus 8. So currently it is 10:23 AM for me. I came back around 12 hours ago, sort of. And I couldn't sleep. I accidentally, before, I had like something super caffeinated for dinner, and I was just like super impulsive about it, and I couldn't sleep. And so until now, I haven't been sleeping. I've just been like fumbling around my work stuff, trying to focus, but I couldn't focus, so it wasn't a very productive night. Do you think you can play Call of Duty Black Ops? So far, I have never really played any Call of Duty games. Don't unsub to me, but I mean, I don't think I'm very good at FPS games. Some of the people here say that my aim is pretty correct, but I don't think that is the case at all. Just chatting gaslighting YouTuber. No. What about Dave the Diver? Yeah, Dave the Diver, I've definitely played a few hours of it. Okay, I was just wondering. The only Call of Duty game that I have ever played was... Oh, actually I've played 2. So, Modern Warfare 2. I played the entire campaign of it. I never joined any public games, so... Coffee sounds nice. Coffee does not sound nice. I haven't had coffee in a long time, and I am back to being a coffee weaker. I am pretty weak to coffee now. Oh my god, stop blinking! I'm just looking down. Looking downwards, stop blinking. I'll say again, Hollow Cure, Hollow Break, Idol Showdown. Last one can be a tournament between us. Never been a fan of FPS, I don't know why. I don't really find VTuber games very interesting to me. Like the what's the game? Was it Hollow Cure? That's like sort of like a Vampire Survivor spin-off? Not spin-off. Well, Hollow Cure. Yeah, that one. Vampire Survivor? I don't know. What about strongest battlegrounds on Roblox? Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna have somebody introduce me to Roblox, because I have never played Roblox before. What, Metroid? You've never played Roblox? No, I have never played Roblox before. Your aim is actually pretty good in my opinion. I don't think so. I don't think so. That's why I don't play competitive. But when it comes to single player games, I think my aim is pretty good. I think my aim is in Resident Evil games is pretty good. I think there was one time. Oh wait, I've never played Resident Evil games before, right? That one was made by one person for like 3 updates. Oh, let's see. Hollow Cure? Was that Hollow Cure? What's Roblox? Roblox is a rounder Minecraft. A rounder, more customizable Minecraft. It is kind of easy to learn. Yeah, I know. No, I mean, I want to have a stream where it's kind of like a skit kind of thing. It's kind of like a skit kind of thing where I have a stream with someone who tries to introduce me, like as a VTuber boomer that I am. As a fossil, I want somebody who's from like Gen Z to introduce me. I find it hilarious that people replicated games in Roblox. Yeah, like crap game last time. Your aim is kind of mad, but you occasionally, for absolutely no observable reason, become an absolute god at sniping. You're like the protagonist before learning that you have special ability. It all depends on my focus on that particular day. If I don't feel like I'm super focused, I just like don't have very good tracking. But when I feel like I'm very energized, I have pretty decent tracking. Roblox was my jam during COVID. a lot of like my friends are playing Roblox, and they're old people, so I will help you. And Black Ops 1 and 2 are worth it. What about the new? What's the new Call of Duty game? What's the new Call of Duty game that everybody hated? What's that one? Is there a battle royale Call of Duty game, or did I remember? Like, did I not remember it correctly? Have you watched any of the summer showcase? Yeah, yeah. Warzone. Yeah. Warzone. What about Warzone? Is Warzone worth it? I feel like I might get a lot of like funny clips from Warzone. There might be a lot of like funny moments from Warzone that I can clip, in which I try to trick people. Oh, maybe I can practice my boy voice like this. I can talk like this. And try to pretend to be like an adolescent boy and trick people into like be like, oh, carry me, and then in the end I carried them instead. It's really just $70 DLC for Modern Warfare 2. Oh, I see. It's okay. I sound like Ash Ketchum. Have you ever watched Jujutsu Kaisen? Yes, I have watched Jujutsu Kaisen up till the point where spoiler alert, close your ears, up till the point where Nanami died, and he was quoting a place from Malaysia. I'm from Malaysia, so he was quoting a place, not Kuala Lumpur, because everybody knows where Kuala Lumpur is in Malaysia. But he quoted a place called Kuantan. Kuantan is a place that's... Is it a city? I think it's a city in a state called Pahang in Malaysia, and not a lot of people know it. So, only went to unmute. You can unmute now. Yeah. So Kuantan, when that episode came out, everybody in Malaysia was like, "Whoa! Oh my god! Nanami quoted Kuantan! Whoa!" And I think they erected a statue for Nanami in Kuantan. I don't know. Wait, is that real? I think they did it. They have a... Wait, Kuantan Nanami. They have a shrine there. They have a shrine. It's called the Kento Nanami Memorial at Kuantan. Holy shit. They have it. They built it for Nanami specifically. Wait, I think I don't know. I currently play FGO. Yeah. A lot of people are still playing FGO, just like how a lot of people are still playing Genshin. And unfortunately, if you are new to my channel, or if you're new to Metroid, unfortunately I do not indulge in spending a lot of money on gachas. I have gone down that route, and I don't think that route is for me. I spend on food more, and I spend on like Steam games more often. And guess who teleported there? You teleported there. It's for the best, honestly. It is for the best, honestly. That's actually awesome. Yeah, you can come visit it if you want to. You have to be forever. I don't mean that I am F2P. I'm just I just don't really play gacha games. I tried Reverse. I tried Reverse 1999. I tried Honkai Star Rail. I've added like a few of you guys, Neptune and Barry specifically, and on Honkai Star Rail as as well, and I just dropped it. Oh, I have played Genshin. I think my Genshin level is still currently around level 33, 34, somewhere between 33 to 35, and not further than that. Genshin was a little bit too open world for me. I find it a little bit too tedious to play, because when like during the time I really wanted to play Genshin, I really didn't have the time to. And every single day I have to like do my dailies, and the dailies would take like 40 minutes. Especially when you're still progressing with the story and not just like grinding the materials and everything. It became a little bit too tedious for somebody who worked around, at that time I think I worked around 90 hours a week. Also, like currently I'm working around 80 hours a week, but including VTubing it's around 80 hours a week. But back then it was like too hectic and too busy, and I just dropped it and I never picked it up again. And after that, Honkai Star Rail came out, and I was like debating so hard whether or not I wanted to play it. And in the end, I played it. I actually got pretty far, but they just keep coming out with new content, and I actually had really good gacha luck. I actually summoned the best characters in just like the very last tries. But I'll go. Okay, goodbye. I miss CNC General Zero. Command and whoa, you are also pretty. As a filthy Gacha player, Gacha is awful. No, Gacha is pretty awful. Just need to pick up a different bad habit. I have a lot of different bad habits comparing to just Gacha. I used to play Epic 7 as well. I got a lot of good Epic 7 units, and I have rolled a lot of good stats on a lot of the boots, especially the speed boots. I got my speed up till, I think max was 273, which was insane speed at the time, and it was it was absolutely wonderful. But then it kind of became too tedious, especially if a gacha game is kind of like depending on your money, and if you don't have money, you have to spend the time. So regardless or not, like regardless, you still have to invest a lot of yourself, whether it's your money or your time. Because if you're an F2P if you're an F2P player, it means that you have to watch a lot of videos and like how to min-max, so you don't waste too much time, so you can get there as fast as you can. And I played Genshin 3 days and my thumbs gave up. you can play it on screen. Gacha is not for everyone, so it's understandable. Yeah. Love me shit girls. Azure Lane. I played one gacha game that I don't specifically remember, but it's kind of like a battle gacha game, but it's a vertical one. It's not a horizontal one. I don't remember what it is. That's what I like of Star Rail. It takes little time. Yeah, because Star Rail is turn-based. Comparing to Genshin, Genshin is still open world and it's not turn-based, and you cannot auto farm your materials. Playing gacha till min-max is just a bad headspace to have, like, you want to have fun in it. Yeah. So it's better, like, if you want to play gacha, it's better to spend money. I'm sorry, because of my sinus, I keep wanting to sneeze, but like it's tickling my nose a little bit. Have you ever played Arctic Eggs? Looks like a great game. Arctic Eggs. What is that? Arctic Eggs. It looks interesting. What the fuck? What is this? What's this? Wait, is it on Steam? It is on Steam. What is it? It came out already. It's a sci-fi cooking game where you take up the role of a poultry peddler stuck in Antarctica and longing for a way out. Cook your illegal eggs for those who look hungry. Yo, we should play this! Oh my god, it looks fun. It looks fun. Thanks. Thanks for introducing. It's pretty fun. I'm both excited and afraid of the ORT rate. Wait, what is the ORT rate? Because of a gimmick in its fight. Have you ever played Monster Hunter? I have over... Yeah, I think it was over 300 hours on Monster Hunter World. Monster Hunter World was the only Monster Hunter game that I played before. I tried 3 and 4 before on my brother's console. What was it? 3DS? Was it 3DS? I don't remember what it was. But I've played it before. But the only one that I've really grinded on before was Monster Hunter World. Arctic Eggs is an interesting one. Very wacky. Very wacky. Yes. Are you interested in playing Diablo or any kind of looter shooter? Oh, I had a lot of hours in Torchlight 2. And then Torchlight 3 was just... Torchlight 3 was just... let me see. Yeah, Torchlight 2 was amazing. How many hours do I have on it? 191 hours. 91.5 hours on Torchlight 2. I used to play a lot of Torchlight 2. I loved it a lot. Oh, I used to play a lot of Diablo 2 as well. And I have Diablo 4. I think I've played Diablo 4 before for you guys. Have you played Panophobia? It's not for a fame of fun. You mean Panophobia? Isn't it Phasmophobia? Is Panophobia a thing? Is it a Panophobia? Is a game? It is a game. It's an indie game. But which one do you mean? Which one are you trying to say? I entered Monster Hunter in try. I over 1k hours between try and 4. 3 and 4, you mean? Goodbye, Yoho, goodbye. I think I'm definitely going to revisit a lot of the games that I played before. I want to have a good backlog on this channel. And by having a good backlog on this channel makes me feel happy. And makes me feel that maybe I have shared a lot with you guys. It's an R18 horror game. You mean the 2D game? Oh, yeah. I googled it. No, I've never played it before. But I'm definitely going to be playing a lot of the mainstream games. R18 for H or like gore. Maybe both, I don't know. I've never played it before. But is that what you like? Is that a game that you like? After Alien Isolation is done, I'm gonna stream Alien Isolation on Wednesday. So it's gonna be Tuesday night for a lot of you. Both gameplay vids on YouTube had to be censored. So it's kind of like Fear and Hunger level of R18, I suppose. Oh, we should have a good proper Fear and Hunger playthrough on this channel as well. That would be nice. Oh, the last time I played Fear and Hunger, we got pretty... I mean, we progressed, sort of. That would be amazing. I want to have, like, a Fear and Hunger movie. Playthrough movie. That would be nice. Terminal, Fear and Hunger 2 is great. Thank you for a follow, Breeder of Squirrels. Thank you. Fear and Hunger 2 Terminal. Yeah. I'm definitely going to play the first game though. First game and then maybe the second game. Maybe Terminal as well. I'm mostly playing Ready or Not. Ready or Not is kind of kind of stimulating, I find. It's very adrenaline inducing and ultra kill right now, but I'm waiting for Beautiful Light to come out this year. It's really interesting for an extraction shooter type game. Ultra kill. Which reminds me, there was like a post that the Ultra Kill dev made on Twitter on somebody posting how they love pirating games. And the Ultra Kill dev actually acknowledged, saying that, oh, if you cannot afford our games, our indie games, it's fine, you can pirate it. But it's basically what he said, you know, and just support us in different kind of way, you know, by word of mouth, or like ask somebody else to buy the game, or like share your thoughts on the game, or just like spread how good the game is around, like that. Thank you for follow, Mr. UU26. Thank you for follow. So I thought it was pretty cool of them, because you don't know for sure. A lot of kids pirate video games nowadays, and that's just because they want to play the game, but they're too, like, they feel too intimidated to ask their parents to buy for them, or they just like they just really can't afford it. So hi, welcome. I want to play Tekken 7, but the throw spammers are so annoying. Should I play Tekken as well? Maybe I should play Tekken and Street Fighter as well. I know Yoncha really likes to play... Well, not really likes, but she plays fighting games. But so far, I haven't had the opportunity to stream fighting games before. The only time I recall playing Tekken... I think I've talked about this before, but the only time I really recall playing Tekken was when I was using Lily, and I wrecked the other guy in the tournament. Not a tournament. What is it? It's called a video games convention. Not a convention, but it was just like a mini event at our college, and I was just like smashing buttons. I think. Being defeated by combo players feel more fair. I don't know if I was using combo, but the kids grow up, and some even buy the game later for nostalgia. Yeah, me. It's me, hi. Yes. I have pirated a lot of games before. You guys remember Prototype? I used to play that game so much. It's kind of like a spin-off. Not a spin-off, kind of like a rip-off Spider-Man. But I find it really fun, and I played it all the time, but I pirated it. Yes, I admit. But then later on, when I had more money, because right now I have like so many games on my Steam that I purchased. I bought every single game that I buy, that I play right now. Prototype was sick? You think so? Yeah, Prototype is so fun. I like Prototype a lot. I remember a Tekken for the PS1, but that was like a long time ago. Yeah, I mean PS1 is a long time ago. To be fair, I have never had a console before, so I've never had a PlayStation before, never had an Xbox before. Recently I've gotten a Switch. Is a Switch considered a I mean, yeah, I guess it is considered a console. Not a fan of fighting games except like Smash and Multiverses with friends, but I mostly play Metroidvanias. I like Metroidvanias. I actually like roguelike games. Roguelike games are really fun. I played a lot of Spelunky. I don't think Spelunky is a good example for a roguelike game, but it is a very roguelike game. I love putting some games in CD player for game music. It was so cool. I have never owned a game CD before, and I don't think I'll ever own a game CD like from now on, even because I don't collect merch. I don't collect tangible things. Everything I have, almost everything I own is digital right now because I've decluttered my life. I remember watching a video about occult pages, and an indie dev said to the guy in the video that they prefer to be pirated rather than having someone buy in those pages. Wait, why? What? Why? Why do they prefer pirating? That's not... That's not very nice. I don't know. That's weird. But... I think... I have like a lot of things that I definitely want to revisit. A lot of games that I definitely want to revisit, but... At the same time, simultaneously, there have been a lot of games that came out from the time that I started to become more inactive until now. So it's been pretty much like a lot of gap to fill in. And I don't know where to start from. I think maybe what I can do is I will do a monthly poll on what long games you want to watch me play this month, and we'll see which game we'll have to play. When the money is tight. Aside from my daily Gacha Reverse 1999, you're still playing it? You're still playing Reverse? Oh, I wonder what's happening to my Reverse now. Cause I just like finished the main story and I just left it. So. Scarlet Hollow, a horror visual novel in early access. That's interesting. Last Epoch. Oh, I haven't played that. I've never played that. It looks okay-ish. It looks... I don't know. It's not too appealing to me, but a lot of people have said that it's fun. I remember that the... Wait, what is that? Wait, I can't see. I can't read acronyms. I'm so sorry. SOTN City had a special unique warning by Alcart that the game data would be some horrible audio garble. No, I need to wear mine. Symphony of the Night. Okay, sorry. Symphony. Also, hi, welcome. Symphony of the Night. Yes, Symphony of the Night. My eyes locked to Hollow, thinking of Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight 2. When? Warhammer Total War has given me lots of fun. Oh, hours of fun. Which Warhammer have I? No, which Total War? Oh, Three Kingdoms. Yes. I have played Three Kingdoms before. I haven't played the Warhammer one before though. Hi. Welcome. Honestly, watching incorrect summaries of games is some of the funniest things you can do after playing a game. You mean videos on YouTube? A lot of... I don't know. After The Evil Within... Because if you look up The Evil Within on YouTube, there are so many people talking about it. And I have pretty much went through almost all of those videos, and I feel like I can actually relate to how they think about the game. But at the same time, they're like, The Evil Within 2 is much better in this aspect, like in terms of like the items, and I'm kind of like questionable. Mass Effect. Yes. Oh my god, Mass Effect. Fun fact. I have never played Mass Effect before. Oh, that it's gonna be such a nice playthrough. It's gonna be so fun. Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima just came out on PC. I have been waiting for that. I've been waiting for it for such a long time, and 249 ringgit. So it's 249 bucks in my currency. Gasp! Yeah, I have never played. Mass Effect is BioWare at its peak. I'm definitely going to play Mass Effect. Including Andromeda. The Immortal Line, all you had to do was to follow down Train CJ. I've heard it 100 times. Yeah, I'm definitely going to play Ghost of Tsushima as well. Somehow Ghost of Tsushima had, like, it looked kind of... I never really looked at the gameplay before, but somehow it kind of felt like Souls-like, sort of. Thank you! Genesty, thank you! Thank you for the tip. Support from Mary. I really love when you play open world games. Yeah. I am actually very proud of how I play open world games. I think the way I play open world games is very entertaining. If you are interested in open world games or anything, like just missions, side missions, and all of that, please come to watch my gaming streams. You'll be really entertained. Thank you. Thank you for follow, Uncle Dadum. Thank you for follow. Have you considered Stardew Valley? Oh boy, you have no idea how many hours So before Stardew Valley came onto Steam, I have already had like over 100 hours on Stardew Valley from what my brother gave me. So I basically played through the beta. Was it called the beta or was it the alpha at the time? I don't remember. Thank you for the follow, Zenalius9. Thank you for the follow. That look with the cheek as if the model inflated is. What, this one? Yes, I have played a lot of Stardew Valley, but I haven't played ever since I divorced people. So after the divorce update and they came up with the island that you can go to via through the beach. After that, I just didn't play it anymore. It was kind of boring for me already at that time because I've already played so much of it. I have played so much. I have actually... How many hours do I have? Let's see how many hours I have on Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley. I have 559.9 hours on Stardew. That's a lot of hours. You'll love Hollow Knight for sure. Yeah, Hollow Knight is something... I mean, a lot of people are asking for Hollow Knight. And maybe... Silksong hasn't come out yet, right? So... Is Silksong out yet? I don't think Silksong is out yet. Hollow... Yeah, it's not out yet. I'll play it before it comes out. Probably. Still waiting for Haunted Chocolatier. I don't think Haunted Chocolatier is gonna come out anytime soon. I don't think Eric Baroni is going to be working on that anytime soon. I mean, completely work on that. Okay, goodbye, Willera. Goodbye. Good night. I played so many randomizers in Hollow Knight. I've never played Hollow Knight before. I've only played a little bit to get a feeling of it, but never really played through it before. So if I ever play it on this channel, it's just gonna be my first playthrough of it. Silksong will drop on our heads with 0 warning. Nobody will be ready. Just like Helldivers. Nobody even know that is dropping. But the hype on Silksong is actually pretty massive though. Any Signalis? Oh, I actually really like Signalis. Signalis is actually so good. Should we play Signalis? Signalis. I want to randomize Kingdom Hearts though. Right, Kingdom Hearts is coming on soon. I'm definitely going to play Kingdom Hearts this month. I think I'm definitely. Andromeda was okay, but it lacked the spark of the original trilogy, but it had some great combat mechanics. Do you think so? Wasn't it, like, when it launched, wasn't it, like, memed to death because of how buggy it was or something? Mass Effect Andromeda? Because of, like, how unanimated the faces were and all of that. But Signalis is really fun, right? Yeah. I hope there are more games like that. So I have discovered that there's a game called not Wuthering Waves, but Withering Rooms. It's called Withering Rooms. And it's looking to be kind of like a never-ending nightmare slash knockup slash remother kind of game. Because it's kind of like a side-scrolling kind of game, like the Cat Lady but in 3D, with a little bit of like gothic kind of elements to it, and it looks pretty interesting. So I am thinking maybe I will play it. Withering Rooms, it's called. Will you consider play some story-based game like Undertale? Oh, I have never completed Undertale before as well. I wonder how long I will take to fight Sans. Yeah, should I play Undertale? Oh, maybe I don't have to fight Sans if he loves me back. That looks pretty good. You think so? It kind of reminds me of one of the indie games recently that was also inspired by Resident Evil games. What is it? No, I can't find it now. Never mind. You always go full violence. No. Who said I always go full violence? No. Crow Country. Crow Country. Wait, this was also a game that I really wanted to play, called Crow Country. Yeah, let's play this too. I'm gonna buy Crow Country now. Is it on sale? No, it's not on sale, but it's okay. Oh, like Crow Country? Yeah, Crow Country is also one of the games that is inspired by Resident Evil, but I'm thinking about something else that came out not too recently, but sort of recently, like somewhere around last year. Survival horror. It was sometime around last year that was a little bit janky, I think. People complained that it was kind of janky, but a lot of people actually liked it. Is it Condemned? No, it's not Condemned. I just saw Andromeda at launch was a shit show, and so the story was a mess. The companions were lackluster outside of a couple, and missed the mark of Mass Effect. Yeah, but so far, what I've heard of Mass Effect, I've also never seen the playthrough anybody play Mass Effect before. That also goes for Fallout. Okay, I have an idea. How about I do this? How about I make a video of me trying to survive 30 days of Fallout 2 or Fallout. I don't know. it's just a very, very rough idea that I'm thinking. But what I've heard of Mass Effect is that it's very... The story is very good. Daymare 1998. Is that what it was? Is it this one? No, this was not the one that I was thinking of, but... Is Janky Resident Evil 2 clone? The one that I'm thinking of is... it has a female protagonist. It has a female protagonist. What is it called again? It... British Championship. The story is what bring me back to play through Mass. Yeah. I'm definitely going to play Mass Effect somewhere around... I don't know when yet. I'm gonna put up a poll every single month to... so that everybody can choose what games you want me to play. And we'll just go with... We'll have a long playthrough of certain games and a short playthrough that goes on simultaneously. A lot of resources was given to Anthem. Andromeda released unpolished and buggy. Oh, they launched around the same time? I still enjoyed it. Sad the DLC didn't make it through. Fallout 2, you can easily die in the starting room. I kind of want to have like... I kind of want to start doing videos, edited, saturated videos in which I try to survive. Like, I try to survive 100 days of Project Zomboid, for example. We still have not played Project Zomboid yet. Yes. This one has a female in it. I think you play as 4 people. Yeah, you get to pick new games, yeah. Dune looks interesting. Dune turn out the new Dune game turns out to be an MMO and I'm kind of like not very into it at this point in time. My MMO days are over. The only MMO that I have stuck to right now is MapleStory, in which I revisit once a year, and I abandon it within weeks. Hi, welcome. I will say a Super Mario 64 run, but Nintendo will come with a banhammer. We just have to wait until it goes out of commission and it goes on the retro game list, because anything that is on the retro game list is allowed to be streamed for free. So I can download it because it's no longer sold. People are not making money off of it anymore. So I think a lot of that's what a lot of retro game streamers do. So the crew is family, and after beating it roughly 10 times, different choices. Yeah, in Mass Effect, the different choices, it's so fascinating. It's that's one of the things that I've heard before that I really wanted to try out, but I never really brought myself to, because I know that I won't be able to commit and to be able to play through unless if I'm streaming it. That will be... If I'm not streaming it, I will definitely not finish any of the playthroughs that I've done. Like, if I'm not streaming Alien Isolation, I will definitely not complete the game. Does that make sense? But since I'm streaming it, I feel more compelled to do it because I have to stream it anyway, and I don't have to do it on my own time. So I have you guys to hold me accountable. Warzone? Yeah, I have talked about Warzone already. But Super Mario 64 is very interesting because I have beat the game like quite a few times. My favorite stage is the water map. The water map was really fun. Yes. I don't have Warzone, and I don't really particularly play a lot of Battle Royale games, so... But anyway, community server soon. community server always depends on the player base. So if you guys are more committing, then I will set up the server. But if I know that not a lot of people will be playing it like every day, then it's not very sufficient. Sustainable. It's not very sustainable that way. So I just started playing the new Paper Mario. The new Paper. Wait. I have played through Paper Mario before too. Paper Mario. Wait. Which one? You need a decent amount of peeps to play. And especially for Zomboid, the learning curve is gonna... Yeah, for Project Zomboid, the interface itself really deters people. It really repels people who don't really... because the HUD is like... There's so many words. There's so many things that you have to like look on the interface. It's a real release of the one that came out like 20 years ago was from something. Oh, the origami no, the 1,000-year door. 1,000-year door, right? I think this one was the one that I played too, the 1,000-year door. The one that I played as well. I didn't have consoles, but I had some things that I could do to acquire console games in a way. Yes, I have played Mario 64, Super Mario 64 as well. So. Super Mario 64 is a game I have a lot of love for. It is the first game I ever 100%ed. I don't play Warzone. No, I don't play Warzone. I used to play a lot of Apex, and I still play some Overwatch, like around 1 game a day maybe. But I don't really play a lot of FPS nowadays because I have a job that is very demanding, time demanding. Mods is a good idea for Zomboid. Mods is really good for Zomboid. Yeah, definitely. The quality of life mods is really good for Zomboid, but maybe not the very extreme mods. I don't think the extreme mods are a good idea, especially not for people who are starting out. So, isn't Star Wars Old Republic retro or Splinter Cell? I think Splinter Cell is pretty old. You think? Is this on Twitch? Yeah, it's on Twitch. Yeah. I have animated emotes on Twitch, so. 64 Zelda? Oh, right, Zelda? My favorite Zelda. Can you guess which one is my favorite Zelda game? I don't know if you can guess which one is my favorite Zelda game. Gun mods are more crafting. Or more crafting is fun, yeah. I think more crafting is pretty fun. The convenient crafting, survival crafting, in which you get to tear up your jeans without using knife. That one's pretty good, I think. Twilight Princess, Twilight Princess. Majora, Link to the Past, Majora's Mask. 64 Zeldas just got native pixie ports. They run great. Oh, really? Yeah, I should be typing this on the side to show my VIPR. yeah, your badge of shame. Your badge of shame. Call of the Wild. Call of the Wild is not a Zelda game. Breath of the Wild? You mean Breath of the Wild has to be Minish Cap? No, it's Majora's Mask. It's Majora's Mask. My favorite. Do you know why? Majora's Mask for me is very memorable because it was the first time that I felt the difficulty in gaming. When I played it when I was pretty young, it was the first time I felt the difficulty in trying to complete a game because you don't get to jump in Majora's Mask, and it was really hard. Like comparing, so before Majora's Mask, I actually played Ocarina of Time, and Ocarina of Time was such a great time, and it was good. It was amazing. I was like, oh shit. Now my brother had another game called Majora's Mask. Oh, it's the same. It's a Zelda game. Let's play it. And I was baffled. I actually cried, and I complained to my mom about the difficulty of the game. And my mom, of course, she didn't understand anything. She never understood me starting so much today. But Majora's Mask was so fun, and it made me feel like gaming could be so fulfilling, and that is why it is one of my most memorable and most favorite Zelda game of all time. Now, did I complete Majora's Mask? I think I did. I don't quite remember now. Resident Evil? Yeah. If you... Have I played Resident Evil before? No, never. So I will definitely revisit Resident Evil, the remakes, because Resident Evil 4, I tried playing Resident Evil 4 recent years before the remake came out, and I could not handle the tank controls. I was like frothing like at my mouth trying to play. Even then, I have actually completed Resident Evil 4 before, like a very long time ago. But then when I played it back again, I'm like, what kind of controls is it? The modern gaming experience has honestly ruined me so much. Oh. Yeah, so we'll definitely get around to Resident Evil. And can you guess which Resident Evil game is my most favorite Resident Evil game? I love the OST for Majora's Mask. It's so uncanny. Like, the feeling of the soundtrack in Majora's Mask is so uncanny. Like, it's so unsettling. How the Clock Town theme changes each day to sound more pressing and menacing. It's crazy. Resident 1? Resident Evil 1? Wait, I haven't played Resident Evil 0 yet. I haven't played the one with Rebecca yet. Resident Evil 5. I've actually not really completed Resident Evil 5 because I've only played Resident Evil 5 with a friend before. Like, we did some co-op and that was it. But you aren't missing anything with 0? You sure? Are you sure? Really? What? Really? Code Veronica. Oh. Yeah, but I have never played Code Veronica too. Majora's Mask has a crazy amount of secrets and side content. Yeah. It was actually the first time I played through a game and it made me feel things. I think maybe it might have been Majora's Mask that changed my view, my perspective when it comes to gaming. Zero is interesting, but the issue with it is it's super jank. I see. So Veronica might be getting a remaster or a remake, but it's a rumor so far. Well, I really hope that, because since they have been constantly remaking all the Resident Evil games, right? Maybe the other Resident Evil games are also gonna get a remake. I can only suggest playing 5 with co-op. AI is frustrating. You tell yeah, yeah. I've only played co-op before, and it was only like a couple of nights when we had a sleepover, so we never really completed the game. Legacy of Kain. I've never played Legacy of Kain before. I want to say that the fact that Majora is your favorite in an age where Breath of the Wild is a king is something I respect so much. Oh, thank you! I haven't played Breath of the Wild. I bought it on my Switch. I caved and bought it on my Switch, but it's sitting downstairs alongside my 65-inch TV that I'm gonna brag about that I never turn on. Because it's just I just don't have the time. I'm so sad. I just don't have the time. The one on the DS where you had to use the terrible mic. Wait, which game are you talking about? Oh, the Resident Evil game? What? So relatable. So I got a TV, right? I got a TV as a gift, actually. It's not my money, but it's a gift. It's kind of like a housewarming gift when I moved in here. And up until now, the amount of times that I've actually turned on the TV, like every single time I turn on the TV, every single app needs to be updated. So it is like months of intervals of when it's like impossible. I really need the time, but I just don't have time to indulge myself. It's Life Studios. I need my glasses. But yeah, Majora's Mask is definitely. It's just because it has such an impact in my gaming life, and it has built so much of my gaming perspective and how I approach games because of the difficulty of it. That's why I really like Majora's Mask so much. It's nice. Night Dive Studios, they have a good track record from what I've seen so far. Wait, who? They are making a remaster for 2002, The Thing from the PS2 days. Oh! Hope they make The Thing justice. I've only seen the movie, I've never played that game before. I can say the same about my own TV, I can't remember the last time I used it. That's the one thing I hate about smart TVs. I don't know if I actually hate smart TVs, but it's just... It's kind of tedious. Say glasses. 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 I got a big TV as a gift. I haven't used that thing since I got it. Whoa! High five! Twinsies! But I have used it like a few times. So. Yakuza playthrough. I don't think a lot of people want to watch me play Yakuza. I don't know my own viewers. I actually don't really know. I hate smart appliances in general. Yeah, me too. I have a remote for my air conditioner, and I also have an app for it, but I never use the app because the app is honestly dog shit. I hate it so much. I'm just like very analog kind of person. I'm very analog, and I'm probably like one of the very, very, very few VTubers out there that still haven't touched AI yet. Yakuza has some good stuff. Maybe I'll play Yakuza. Yeah. Maybe I'll stream Yakuza. I think I have most of the Yakuza games. I don't have like a dragon, but all of the previous Yakuza games, I think I have them. Oh, I do have Yakuza Dragon. I do have like a dragon. Yeah, never mind. Oh, the most recent like a dragon, I don't have it though. It seems like they keep coming out with Yakuza games every couple years or so. I think your viewers will watch you doing anything. You think so? I hope so. Just give me the basic things, yeah. Same, actually. Actually, so same. Cause if you take a look around my room, it is so minimalistic that you think that it might be a showroom or something. Maybe it's not a showroom. Okay, not a showroom, but it's just I don't have a lot of physical things. I don't have a lot of things. You know what they made for the 64 port of Resident Evil 2? Only the videos of that game use more space than the biggest cartridge. Oh, I see. I see. Has anyone brought up Metroid yet? Oh, I haven't played Metroid before. I've never played Metroid before. Maybe we'll get around to play it. I got here a few minutes ago, so I may have missed that. Love the Prime trilogy so much. Trilogy so much, and I pray that Prime 4 doesn't end up as my personal silk song. I've never played Metroid before. Is it? Hold on, let me see. Is there any way I can get it on PC? Yeah, I'll find a way. It's okay. I'll find a way, just like how I will find a way to play those Mega Man games that I wanted to play. There's a Switch emulator. Yeah, maybe I should not use an emulator when I'm streaming games. But because it's gonna be obvious and I don't want to get banned. But but at the same time, I want to play them. So I mean, I do have a capture card, but I'll figure out a way to play them. But it's not gonna be too soon. It's gonna be earliest 3-4 months at least. As old as it is by now, there probably is if you know where to look. I have bookmarked a few websites that allow you to download retro games for free because they are out of commission, which means that you can't buy them anymore. Which means that the companies are not making any money out of it, which means that you can stream them for free. So I think Mega Man X and Mega Man X2 were the ones that I'm thinking of. I think Metroid Prime 1 or Super Metroid are the best in my opinion, depending on if you prefer. I prefer 2D. For Metroid, so far I have like tried out Metroid before, never really played it, but I think for Metroid I prefer 2D. And fun fact, for Pokemon I also prefer 2D. I have never played any of the 3D Pokemon games. I tried to play Scarlet and Violet and I ended up dropping them right when I need to pick the route that I need to go to. Like there were 3 routes, right? The nurturing route and then the gym route. Was it the gym route? And then the catch Pokemon route or something like that. I don't know. And I just dropped it there because it was too open world. And to be honest, the 3D Pokemon games look kind of janky, don't they? They look like the graphics don't really look that good. It's kind of like the Story of Season games nowadays with the very simplified kind of graphics. Copyright still exists, but on out-of-print materials, on what grounds are they going to be able to enforce it? I mean, I have seen retro streamers out there streaming retro games that they downloaded, so and they haven't gotten banned yet, so I think it might work. It might work, probably. I have to do some research on it first, though. I heard Mega Man X, good choice. X series is awesome. I love Zero. I love Zero so much. I used to have such a huge crush on Zero. Mega Man is like, ugh. And then Zero is like, oh, yeah, wow. A lot of... It's like when it comes to Sonic, I don't know. It's like when it comes to Sonic, a lot of people will go crazy for Shadow, right? Instead of Knuckles, a lot of people go crazy for Shadow. But I ain't a furry, so I'm not crazy for any of them. Except for Zero from Mega Man, definitely. Yeah, Sonic. A new Sonic game is coming out soon, I think. From the Summerfest. Oh, I should have, like, let's stream the next game showcase. If there's a game showcase, I'm gonna follow every game showcase on Twitter. Especially the horror game showcases. Once if there's any Game Fest, I'm gonna be there and we'll stream the Game Fest and we'll do like some commentary on it. Cause I honestly regret so much because when I tuned into the Summerfest, the game when I tuned into the Game Awards, I was like, shit, I should have really streamed this. Of course, people go crazy for it. Yeah, of course. It's basically Goth Girlfriend in Sonic form, you know. Thank you for follow, Master Detective Kiri 919. Thank you. You're beautiful. Thank you. If you want to play Metroid 1, I would suggest you play Metroid Zero Mission instead of the NES original. And I think the one that I played was actually the NES original, because I used to have an NES and it was called ZSNES and NES. Oh right, I have emulator. I had emulators before. I no longer have the emulators. I no longer play games the illegal way. But I haven't played it, so I can't speak. I used to play the original Harvest Moon on the ZSNES before. That was like so long ago. As far as Pokemon goes, I stopped at Sun Moon. I weep over series post Sword Shield. A lot of your opinions seem to line up with mine. I just don't feel like the newer Pokemon games are as fulfilling as the older ones. It seems like they are expanding their content so much to a very shallow kind of surface, but it touches everything but nothing in depth, you know? And the graphics are not appealing, the designs of the new Pokemons are not very appealing. Somehow, like, it's not very coherent, in which you are an animal but you also have jet blasters. You also have blasters that help you move faster, like Ida-kun from My Hero Academia. Which is so weird. Like the concepts, the design concepts do not work on one single Pokemon, but they try to fit everything in, and it just makes the newer Pokemons like kind of meh, to be honest. Arceus was the last actual good Pokemon game in my opinion, I think. You're beautiful, thank you. Hello. If the original company gone in none of the current Game Freak, right? Game Freak. None of the current companies have the IP or fun. Oh. Oh, you're talking about the retro games, yeah. Maybe, yeah. But I really have to do the research for that. Christian makes a cameo in the newest Sonic game. Really? So, does anybody here not know who Christian is? Anyway, we're not gonna talk about Christian, but that's an interesting fact. But a game like Mega Man, Mario, and Zelda are unsafe since the company still hold the IP. Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely going to have to find a way to play them. NES and SNES are different. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's different. Thank you for follow, Chizukoyote. Thank you for follow. Like Legend LKS was more fun. Yeah. Thank you for not going down that rabbit hole. What, Christian? Because being an iron ball with two magnets and a screw makes sense. I mean, it does kind of make sense because it's an iron ball and magnets and a screw. It's like material-wise, it's similar. It's in the same family, so it's considered a very coherent design, cohesive design. But if you stray away from, like, let's say your design, your Pokemon design is very fairy-esque, but then suddenly you add a tech design onto it, like you put gamepad buttons on it, that kind of doesn't make sense. But the recent Pokemon, Yancha, go to bed. Yancha, go to bed now. Go sleep now. Drink water now. You guys, you know what happened to Yancha? Yancha went to the hospital. Yancha got brought to the hospital, and we had a meeting earlier, and she dropped by, and you better get your ass in bed before I come and whack it. I'ma whack it good. That's why Palworld is so interesting compared to a new Pokemon that came out at a similar time. Palworld is more like Ark. It's more like Ark Survive. What's it called? You're in bed. Okay, good. Stay in bed. I'm waking in and out of sleep. Aw. Is it me? Am I distracting you? Turn off your phone. Put your phone away. Oh, Yancha. That Yancha. Christian is a rabbit hole, but they are worse. Jason comes to mind. Who is Jason? Who is it? Wait, don't tell me. I'll Google it later. I'm gonna write it down on my note. Jason, what is it? What is that? But anyway, don't mind me. The colors in the stream and the rain are pink. You wanna see something else? Chizu Coyote. Since Chizu Coyote is a new viewer, let's introduce something really. I mean, you guys, well, most of you have already seen it before, so I can do this as well. Yeah. Oh, what about this? Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. 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 So pretty. Oh, the night vision is so pretty. Yeah, it's so pretty. I'm still bright, and then I'm no longer bright. I'm Zilla Mary now. Wait, which game were we talking about again? Thank you for sub. Thank you for subbing. Oh my god, is that your first sub? Nozome Akimoto, thank you for the first sub. Is it all one toggle, or you can choose between the clothes and hair? I can take it off. I can take it off, and I can do this. And do this. And do this. Oh, and this. But this is a little bit too much for today. We don't need that. We can do this and this. Thank you, Nozome. Thank you for sub. Oh my goodness. Goth Metroid. Palworld. Yeah, Palworld. Okay, we were talking about Palworld. Didn't they, like, the allegations of the AI and plagiarism got what's the word for that? I don't know if keeping the back of your dark mode hair is pink as pop. Your dark mode hair pink is on purpose, but it hits hard. This one? When it's not. Yeah? It's different color, yeah. It's just when I have the long hair, you actually get to see the stars moving, look. Behind, if you look closely. Don't look at my boobs. I'm not showing you my boobs. Just look at the stars behind. You can see them moving, look. It's a night sky. My hair contains a full night sky of it. Yeah.
Amazing.
But what about the dark mode? It's going on a little bit fast. It's going. Oh, eh? Yancha, Yancha, you need a rest, Yancha. Yancha, thank you for a gifted sub. Thank you for gifting Daniel. Gifted sub. Thank you for gifting Daniel again. Because the last time you gifted Daniel once before. Yancha's wrist. Oh, Teika, welcome. Teika is Yancha's very good friend. And I recently also got acquainted with Teika as well.
No pain, no gain. Welcome to the hype train.
That is so loud. Holy shit, I'm cringing so hard. Thank you so much for the hype train. Thank you. Thank you, Louis, for the gifted subs. Holy shit. Thank you. And thank you, Yancha, again for the gifted sub to Teika. Thank you. Oh my god, I love that. I love when people get next level with their hair 5 stars. Plus however many are in your hair. I love the detail of it because it just looks like... Look at it. It looks wonderful. Yes. Good night, Yancha. My goodness. You need to go to bed. Go to bed now, Yancha. That single note and cutoff. I cannot. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. The star effect is pretty neat. Yeah. I think so too. I very much think so too. Is it safe to turn on my alerts back? Turn my alerts back on. Cosmic hair effect is nice. Yeah. It's very nice. Good. It's good. Oh right, I also have red panties. Red panties. I have red panties. Don't look too closely. You'll get me banned. It's not pure anymore. Never pure for you. You have polluted me. I am no longer pure. Yeah, spicy. Yeah, spicy. we were talking about Palworld. Focus. We were talking about Palworld. Pretty much none of it true. Pretty much every allegation. Apparently, they turn out to be a very hardworking and very ethical kind of Japanese company, which is very difficult to find nowadays. I mean, a lot of Japanese companies out there are pretty much black companies that overwork their employees. You know? Red is usually spicy with peppers. What does that even mean? Wait, what? I'm not pure anymore. Yeah, I'm not pure anymore because you tainted me. You polluted me. You gaslighted me to become your loot tuber, just chatting streamer, etc. You're built like a Disney mom. You're saying that I'm Mr. Incredible? They're still young, to be honest. As I said earlier, if there was any substance to the plagiarism accusations at all, Nintendo would have been on their asses years ago. Yeah, that's what I think as well. But a lot of people jumped on the wagon and they never got off. So even one of my favorite creators, John Wolf, is still on that wagon, and I kind of feel sort of patty over him being like that, being so stubborn about it. Cause honestly, it's not a bad game. Palworld is not a bad game. Why the fuck are you so stubborn? It's not a bad game, and so far they have turned out to be like regardless of how many accusations they have faced, they turn out to be a pretty ethical company in the end. So who would have thought people would love a game that was made with the intention of being fun? And they were not shy about it. They were not shy about like their inspiration from, like, they actually blatantly say, yeah, it's kind of like a Pokemon game, isn't it? Yeah, we wanted it to be a Pokemon game. We wanted it to be fun. Are we gonna have a Palworld dropout server? Do you want... Yancha, why are you still here? Do you want to have a server? Should we have a server? Yeah, let's have a server. They're still young. They are still young. They're a new company with new generation. Yeah, they're full of young people there, so... You want? Should we have one? Yeah, we should have one. Thank you for the hype train. Thank you. Very nice to hop back from time to time. Can't wait to add more stuff on building stuff. Because recently they added the wandering NPCs, right? That will challenge you to a Pokemon fight. To a pal fight. Saying the designs were uninspired, fine, but people who then went and said that the game was a copycat was crazy. Are crazy, yeah. It's a survival... It's not a Pokemon game in the first place. It's meant to be like an Ark game. The first time I played it, I was like, oh shit, this feels so much like Ark. I didn't like Ark. Would I like this game? I ended up playing a lot of hours on it, so... The part about the development of Palworld involving going through buckets of flash drives was kind of hilarious. Yeah, sort of. Capture your enemies, enslave them, sell them on the black market, or turn them into Palchow if they see as being useful. What's the purpose of turning them into Palchow? I mean, besides getting the materials for that, I don't feel like it's very worth it to chow them. I always sell them because it's so much more profitable, because you can just like use the money you get to buy the materials anyway. Just food and lols. If you were into RPing as a cruel slave master. Funny how you just beat them there in the wilderness, yeah. People really be like trying to copyright this bird/dog whatever looking pal like it's Pokemon's invention. I mean, if Palworld came out with a lot of... there's not a lot on the spectrum to be able to be inspired by, to be honest. Because all of them are inspired by animals. By quadrupedal animals. By bipedal animals. By animals that... aquatic animals. It's just animals. It's just furry stuff. Palworld is a furry art game. And you can have a lot of lavenders in your base, touching all of your crafting stations for you, and call them your harem. Their new update just show on Summerfest, so it's pretty nice. Yeah. It's just... I don't know. People want to hate on everything, and I don't feel like it's very fair for them to do that. Butchering them does another role of their item drops if you're looking for those. Oh, right. Like, if you're looking for, like, a recipe, like a crafting recipe, like a legendary bow recipe or something, maybe you can, like, butcher your boss pals to get that percentage of drop. Exactly, they're based on animals, and there's only so much you can do, because you can clearly tell where the inspiration comes from, for each and every one of them. I mean, the black marketeer is the best source of money. Yeah, definitely. We need a wrestling collab. What? Out of nowhere. Okay, good night, Feral. Good night. Very true. Oh, this little fox-like creature looks like this other little fox-like creature. Yeah. Looks like Vulpix, doesn't it? Wait, oh wait, oh but Vulpix has curly tails. How do you explain that? Oh, goodbye, Ignacio. Goodbye. Good night. So fun. Cute, cute. Wait, I haven't gotten to the hand cam yet. I haven't gotten to the hand cam yet because I wanted to do a little bit of a hand cam so we can test out some of the switches that might potentially be something that I want for the full keyboard build that I have. People just hate on things for no reason all the time. I think in conclusion for the games part, I will be trying out a lot of games and I will test out because currently right now I'm still working around 80 hours a week. So I'm thinking about reducing my hours towards the end of this month, which means that I will have more time to edit the videos so I don't have to depend on my editor so I don't have to depend on just my editor. I used to be a big hater myself when Genshin was a latest ripoff. Wait, what was Genshin a ripoff of? Now Wuthering Waves is a ripoff of Genshin. I'm a lot more open-minded now, and it's actually one of my most favorite games of the decade. Oh, really? Is Genshin really that good? Breath of the Wild? Oh, really? I don't see the resemblance, though. I actually don't really see the resemblance, though. People just hate on it for their own benefit. It helps them. Hating on things help you validate your opinion, I think. It makes you feel better about yourself for like having an integrity to what you want or what you like, which is not necessarily the best thing because you're just being stubborn and not open to new experiences. Recently I watched a movie that talked about how there's only 5 traits that make up your personality, which is your extroversion, your openness to experience, your emotional stability, your agreeableness, and your conscientiousness. And only these 5 things make up your entire personality. So how are you on the spectrum of these 5 traits make up your entire personality? And I think that's pretty interesting. And when it comes to gaming, I think the best thing is to keep an open mind. Like when Cyberpunk came out, it was absolutely dogshit because of how buggy it was. Some of the missions are not even completable. But look at it now. Isn't it great? It's such a good game now. Look at No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky. Oh, the devs of No Man's Sky are coming out with another game, right? I think. Cell shading is so general though. But I like cell shading though. It's cell shading is very generic. Yeah. You know what's not generic is Borderlands kind of graphic is not very generic. But then Borderlands is also a type of cell shading sort of. Definitely not the best thing. Yeah. The open world part are similar, but it's not the same. It's definitely not the same. I'll never forgive Genshin for normalizing SSR rates under 1%. Wait, did Genshin do that? I thought a lot of games before that already did it. They don't want to see their beloved IP. One thing that I really didn't like about Genshin, I think it was really unsportsmanlike of them to have like their 3rd year anniversary, like they butchered their 3rd year anniversary so bad to the point like everybody in China unfollowed them on their social media. Interesting. Pretty sure it was already a thing before. Yeah, it's definitely a thing before. There are a lot of gacha games out there that are not forgiving at all, I think. To be honest, I encourage game devs to steal game mechanics if a game mechanic is fun and interesting. Yeah, if a game mechanic is fun and interesting, wouldn't you want to experiment with it in different kinds, if different kind of game style, like different kind of gaming genre, like different kind of genre. If Genshin is interesting, how about you don't make a game that is as open world as Genshin, but take some of the mechanics and put it somewhere else and make Honkai Star Rail. Something like that. I don't know. Only few problem with Genshin I have is grindy and its gacha. It is grindy, it is gacha. What about Wuthering Waves? Is Wuthering Waves like Genshin? I don't know what. Wuthering Waves is more combat oriented. I don't know, to be honest. I don't really know. Is it? It's kind of like a. Is it? Like I look at the HUD. I look at like the menu, the interface, and everything. The inventory. I don't see the difference. I might be too over this. I was gonna say they can't copyright it, only patent. FGO had the worst rates I knew of. The real problem with Genshin Gacha is having every character be limited. No other Gacha game has everyone be on limited banners like that. And you have to wait for the limited banners to rotate around, and if it doesn't rotate around, then you're doomed. Never gonna get the character again. Ever again. Wuthering Waves is basically Genshin with better combat, but a terrible story and dialogue. I'm gonna say something really hot. Like this is gonna be a very what's hot take. This is gonna be a hot take, okay? I think Genshin story is pretty boring. So I have noticed when I play Genshin is they like to repeat themselves. The way that the characters' lines, the characters' dialogues are written is that you will definitely not miss. And I feel like it's very insulting to the players. And that kind of storytelling also kind of transferred over to Starville as well. So I don't skip the cutscenes in Starville, but I skip the story because because I'm like, yeah, I heard this before, I heard this before. This person told me, and then this person told me, and then this person told me. And they keep telling me the same thing. You know what I wish they can do? Is that they allow for faster speeds playback for whatever cutscenes or whatever dialogue that you have to go through. I wish that you can speed up just like how you were able to speed up a YouTube video. Then I will definitely sit through Starville story. But so far, the Hoyoverse stories are very boring. The cutscenes are wonderful, but the story and how, like, the way that the characters deliver the story is kind of boring. The voice actors are doing the best they can with the script that they are given, but they're frankly not really given really great script. So there's too much filler. It's just, I am not concerned about this. I do not want to know what this is, but they just like keep telling you the same thing. Okay, so yeah, so they're gonna repeat that this character is gonna appear, or this character is doing that, and then another character is gonna tell you that that character is doing that. Just so like it's like tatakikonde yaru kind of dialogue where they make sure they hammer the concept into your mind, which is very repetitive. when I look at Arknights and they have 64 times dialogue speed. Wait, did they actually? Starreal's story is at least more interesting. Yeah, definitely. Genshin's story is like sidelining too much. It's too much filler, too much detour. And the detour is like whatever. The main story is okay, but in order to get to the next part of the main story, you have to go through a lot of side stuff, which is boring. Which is boring. Starreal's story is actually pretty linear, but Genshin's story is like all over the place. And a lot of streamers, I actually seen streamers when I stop by on Twitch when people are playing Genshin, a new story dropped, and they would cry over the story, and I would be like, oh my god, really? Do you not feel something else about the story? I'm not trying to make fun of those people. I'm just saying that it is like, for me as a non-Genshin play, I mean as an ex-Genshin player, I find it a little bit like too much to cry over Genshin story. I actually also have like a couple of friends who cosplayed as what's the zombie's name? Chi-Chi, who cosplayed as what's the glasses guy name again? Forgot his name. The one with the green hair. And so they're cosplayers, and whenever Genshin drops new story, new update or something, and if the story is like relatively touching or emotional, they'll cry over it. It's so bizarre. It's also like kind of fascinating in a way. Baichou or something. Oh, the Starreal little dragon. Yeah, they also cosplay that one. Bailu. If you're not really invested in the characters, then I don't think anyone would really care about what happens to X person. Yeah, I guess they have their own Genshin bias, and they would just like stick to them, like my Genshin waifu or my Genshin husbando, kind of like that. The stone fell from sky. 2x button. Use catalysis, which is why easily inserts if one of them fell for Jake. The story is one of the reasons why I dropped it. For Genshin, you mean? I hate games where you have to grind too much to progress. Yeah. When I was still like playing the story, and I haven't gotten to the end game yet. I mean, I'm still not at the end game in Genshin because I dropped it because I like a good story, and if I need to do my dailies for at least 40 minutes every single day, I'm not able to do that. Because I can't even get my dopamine of Overwatch for 40 minutes a day. The most I get to play Overwatch a day is like 15 minutes. And that's my dopamine feel of the day. That's all the dopamine that I get every single day. So I always cherish my Klee Ita bag. You have an Ita bag? But now I feel weird about carrying it to cons and being like, oh, I don't really play anymore. Oh, so sad. Yamcha also has an Ita bag of Mori Calliope. When I tried Genshin on release, it felt like an empty world. EA was nice, but the story didn't compel me enough to continue after a week. Wuthering Waves felt the same, but did see some interesting side quests. I see. Honkai Star Rail is better about it, but Genshin pads the patches by making you go on a mandatory date with whatever new. Really? That's a thing? I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, I see. Not a bad. It's just like the way the characters deliver their lines is boring. The story, frankly, the story is okay, but the execution is like, Genshin has good lore, but horrible storytelling. everything. Yeah. If you want to know Genshin lore, go watch YouTube. Go search on YouTube Genshin lore and just watch a full video essay of it. You're on the end game because for you the game ended. Genshin has so much filler dialogue. Just skip everything. Skip everything. Some people, it's just that emotional, yeah. When did you change yourself up so much? Wasn't it? Oh, I just read your message. Yeah, I used to be this. Now I'm emo, so I'm this. A ton of lore also came from events which Genshin doesn't let you play if you miss it. Huh? That's very exclusive, isn't it? Not now, you'll be filled with Genshin CC drama. What is that? What is Genshin CC drama? Oh, Genshin content creator drama. Oh yeah, I know about that. It's right after the 3rd anniversary happened, right? It's okay. We won't go through that. I mean, won't go over it. I keep stuttering today. Some people will cry at the story, but story mid. Okay. Are we done for games today? Next time when we talk about games, I will bring on a PowerPoint presentation and I will introduce you to my most favorite games of all time. Like all of my favorite games and why you should play them. PowerPoint? Yeah, you think so? Maybe around next month? Sometime around next month, I'll do that. Because this month is very hectic. I need to reduce my working hours first in order to be able to do more on VTubing stuff. So Genshin is built off FOMO. That's also one of the reasons why I really didn't like Genshin. Like my other friends thought I would, just because I like anime stuff. Both from events and the gacha, I got tired of it. Yeah, it's too exclusive. FNAF FNAF 1 to 4. Yeah, FNAF 1, 2, 3, 4, definitely. My most favorite game of all time is Five Nights at Freddy's 1, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, Five Nights at Freddy's 3, and Five Nights at Freddy's 4. So I will be doing Five Nights at I will be doing Five Nights at Freddy's PowerPoint presentation. I love when people talk about their favorites, even if I don't really like the same games myself. So I'll be talking about it sometime early next month, most probably, because I really need to reduce my working hours before I actually get to work on any content at all, or before I get to prepare for anything at all. When it comes to VTubing. I'm ready for Friday. Yeah, it's a joke. I don't really like it, but Nope Fish here actually in Nope Fish's headcanon, my most favorite game of all time is Five Nights at Freddy's, and I will go along with that because it is definitely my most favorite game of all time. I'm looking forward to the first Evil Within being in that presentation. So, for all the new people here, my most favorite game of all time is The Evil Within. The first one. The first Evil Within. Oh, thank you. Hachi, thank you. And I have a lot to talk about it. And it's very in-depth, but I do need to present. I need a lot of prep work for that, to prepare for it, and I might need to practice like presenting as well to pitch my favorite games to you, because it might be a little bit difficult with my speech, my manners, as you can tell. I don't know if you can tell, but I stutter a lot when I talk. It's not a habit, it's a defect. I am a defecto. and I need more practice. I'm definitely a new old viewer. So, yeah, I will do some prep work and we'll have like more interesting stuff coming up next month, where I'll be doing VTubing. I'll probably portion my working hours comparing to VTubing hours like 50-50 next month onwards, because currently my portion work to VTubing is 80 to 20, 20 being VTubing, and I have this goddamn construction going on. It's been going on for months and it's still going on. People are still... I don't know what they're drilling, but they keep drilling. Second one dropped the ball so hard. I hope everybody agrees, but when I was... I mean, I've never played the game before, but when I'm going to play The Evil Within, people will tell me that, oh, you love The Evil Within so far? You love the game so much so far? You'll definitely love the second one. You'll definitely like the second one. The second one is so much better. And it turns out to not be so much better. It will turn out to not be so much better. It's still ongoing. It is still ongoing. So they have like a couple of days of interval of like not drilling, and then like they drill around 2-3 days per week. And it's insane. It drives me crazy. That's a charm point. My stuttering. It's not very ideal if I want to go towards the kind of content that I want to do, which is I want to do more scripted videos now that I feel more comfortable doing scripted videos. First of all, I'm gonna go through to the end of this month and make sure that I set aside a good amount of time to have those scripts out. And I'll be doing more shorts, more scripted shorts as well, because I really need to grow the channel. Yeah, I really need to grow the channel. There are so many exciting news coming out, and I'm very much looking forward to having another merch drop soon. But I will need to talk to Vyoshi about it. It's a summer merch drop, and I hope it's gonna be soon. Summer merch drop, minimalist line merch drop, and also hoodies, and like the graphic clothing line merch drop and the minimalist clothing line merch drop. Oh, sorry, hairball. Sorry, hairball. Okay. Oh, also, I have cursors now. I have cursors now. I have two types. One is with the headgear, and one is without the headgear. And I will also put it up on my website soon. The starting is a part of your character. Never apologize for one of your charms. I don't. It's not very ideal if I want to do scripted videos, but I will try my best to improve my speech. But if I still stutter, which I most probably will do, then... You know what they say about construction? It's just a 3-week project that will be done in 3 months. Yeah. So it has been going on since December? I think since December, probably. You should play the second game. Forgive me, father. I have uninstalled the Evil Within 2. I lost him. I lost the Evil Within 2. They say it's not ideal, but Rick and Morty makes it work. Oh yeah, right. I completely forgot about it. Oh my god, yeah. Right, Rick and Morty does make it work. So I guess I can stutter if I am allowed to stutter more, but I'll try to keep it to a minimum if I can. But anyway, let's go on to the handcam stream. Where is it? This one? Oh, right. Where is it? Here. Oh, my... Oh, Oh, oops. My thing is not working. My what's it? Stinger. My stinger is not working. My hand. Go back. So I have this. I have a board of this. Such a cute setup. You think so? I am so proud of it. I'm actually like super proud of it. I bought this. This is such a cute thing. It kind of looks like. What does it kind of look like? So I don't know if you noticed this, but this is Spy Family. Oh. Thank you for a follow, Soda Kyo. Soda Kyo. Thank you for a follow. It's Spy. I have some good Spy Family going on, and look at the my keyboard is actually really heavy, but look at the spacebar. It's the Doggo and Anya, and I actually don't remember their name. Yor and what's the guy's name again? I don't really remember boys' names. It's pink. Unfortunately, this is my glasses. I find it kind of annoying to wear glasses because my tracking doesn't work half of the time when I'm wearing glasses for some reason. Even though I'm trying my best. Maybe I will change the frame of my glasses to be more lighter kind of color, I think. Lloyd. Did you customize that or bought it like that? I customized this. This one, I modded it, I customized it because I think it's amazing. Thank you for a follow, Kurisu Kagato. Thank you for a follow. It came with the keys that... This is the keys that they came with. I don't have any... Don't move. So these are the keys that it came with, and I took the keys out and I switched it. Look at how clackety they are. So I switched out the keys, I changed the keycaps, I looped the keys up, and this is so smooth now. This is the original how it sounds like. It's annoying. Clickety clackety clickety clackety. I don't need that, especially when I'm streaming, so I changed it up to be like this. This one, for example. Let me just turn it off. And look, I am doing this. I'm doing this. Can you hear it? You barely hear it. Unpopular opinion, I like clicky keys. You definitely like this one then, this one. This one? It's a, I have it written down here. Which one is it called? Where are my notes? No, this is the line. Oh, it's the kill box Jake switch, I think. I think my favorite so far is the Princess Tactile. Princess Tactile is this one. This one. My nails are super short because when I've been working out recently, I keep cutting myself when I'm gripping when I'm gripping the kettlebell, and I'm I can't deal with this shit. So I just cut them super short now. but this one is my favorite so far. Oh, this one and this one is a really good tactile one. It sounds like this. This is just normal tactile. This is definitely clicky. I don't really like clicky, but I think maybe for the keyboard that we're gonna build, I'm definitely going to like pick something tactile or something clicky, because this one, that like my current one, the one on my main keyboard and this one is the same keys. I have the Otemu Honey Peach silent. I love the Honey Peach so much. The Honey Peach is a little bit scratchy and requires a moderate amount of activation force, but it has a really good feel to it, like a very subtle kind of like pressing kind of feel, in which you still feel the feedback. You still feel the feedback of the pressing, but at the same time, if you loop them up, it becomes really pleasant. This one. It's good. Do you hear it? It's not too loud. And you actually can't hear it at all. Like if I type on, this is my mic here. My mic is, so if I type, I'm gonna disconnect it so you can hear it. Hello, how are you doing? What are you doing now? Hello, this is food tutorial. What you want for dinner? Can you hear it? Can you hear it? The keyboard. You can barely hear it. You can barely hear it. Oh, you saw my head. You can barely hear it. Not for me. Yeah. After I look at the price of doing custom build keyboard, it's pull me out of the rabbit hole and stick to pre-built mechanical. Oh. It's not that hard to build a keyboard, to be honest. Thank you. Thank you for follow. Hold on. Thank you for follow. King Rooney VT, thank you. Small hands? No, they're not small. Look. They are not small hands. Get it. This is a Logitech G Pro mouse, and it is not small. Oh, I have a vertical mouse too. This is for gaming. This is where I put my mouse when I don't use it, and I usually use this mouse instead. So. They're perfectly normal size hands. Yes, they are. With short nails. I usually have my nails done, but recently when I work out, I just feel like nails are interfering too much with what I want to do or what I need to do. But anyway, this is a mechanical keyboard consultation segment. So what we're doing now is, I want to know which sounds better. Hello, Metroid. Hello. I'm using a $50 no-name knockoff brand mechanical keyboard off Amazon, and I'm pretty happy comparing to my old one. Oh, did you have a custom build old one? Buff Mary. Yeah, I am very buff actually. I'm not gonna take off my sleeves to let you see my arms now, but you can see them on Twitter. I'm pretty buff, yes. You don't see how buff I am by like just looking at my arms, because my arms look kind of skinny, but when I flex them, it's when they come out. I have some custom caps coming this week. Maybe it'll be my first build, and I really look. Oh, congratulations! Oh, so exciting for you. I have a few keyboards over there. Thank you for. Oh wait, no. Where is it? Thank you for a follow, Jordan0392. Thank you for a follow. So I have quite a few keyboards over there, over that side, which is the corner of my room where I store all my keyboards, because I am actually a mechanical keyboard nerd. I don't know if you can tell. You probably cannot tell that I am a mechanical keyboard nerd, but yes. I have a Razer. I had a Razer, but I never buy Razer anymore. To be fair, Razer keyboards are pretty okay, but they're just not for me. Especially not the blue clicky ones. It's just the what was it called? The Black Widow clicky ones are kind of. I got a new keyboard on Saturday because the old news cap keep breaking. Oh, this one? Cap? I have like 2 Razer keyboards and 1 Logitech. One that broke because I am a clumsy motherfucker who spills too much to afford $200 of keyboards every other year. Razer mice are terrible. Yeah, I have to agree. But the original Black Widow keyboard I had still lasted. I never had a Black Widow keyboard, but one of my housemates had a Black Widow keyboard, and it's not. I kind of don't like how it feels on my fingers. Such a variety of standard keyboards. Why customize one? Because if you don't customize one, you don't get to have a pretty one. Like, you don't get to have a pretty one. Because I like my keyboard when it's pretty. Does Metroid have the grip strength? Yeah, I do. I do donuts. I have my donuts downstairs in my room, in my bedroom, and in my office, which is here. So I have it everywhere. And I do rock climbing, so yes, I do have grip strength. Yes. I actually have a second set coming later in the year. The caps are VTuber. So I was like basically told, hey Silas, have a new hobby. Had a passing interest, but looks like I'm in it now. I do rock climbing. Yeah, I do rock climbing. I haven't been doing rock climbing for a while now, but I still have some calluses on here. Here when I peel it, it's still there. my calluses are real. I have it on 3 fingers. This one, and this one. This 2, I don't have it anymore. I have it on these 2 fingers, but the other fingers don't really have the calluses anymore because I haven't been rock climbing for a long time now, I think. Deadly siren grip. Yeah, to choke you. And to pull you down into the bottom of the sea so you can go to sleep. It sure does have a lot of lights, but I bet you didn't know that if you look between Y and I, you find something cute. Me! It is me! No, it is you, of course. The glass jars don't stand a chance. No. I haven't climbed in so long. I haven't climbed in really long. Recently I've been working out again. I've been using your dono money to pay for my gym membership that I forfeited a long time ago. I started going back to gym last month, and probably this one onwards as well. But I want to go to the gym more often. I want to be healthy. Okay, if I am not healthy and and if I am mentally depressed and everything, I can't stream as often. How does one climb rocks? You just hold on to the... Oh, bouldering is fun too. Bouldering is really fun. Dream Gooch. The only clicky that I have currently is this one. And it's not the best one. I think the rest are silent linear keys, but I am thinking that I will buy this key. It sounds like this. So it is not completely clicky like this, but it is tactile like this. And I will loop them, and we will see how buttery it sounds later when the keyboard is done. I do have my keyboard now, but I need to purchase the keys. This key, it is called where is it? It is called the Princess MMD Princess Tactile Switchers. So far, I think this is my favorite one of all the tactile switchers. The feedback and the sounds something in between. Not too sharp, not too scratchy, and somewhere between. Really nice. Do you still do cycling spinning class? No, I had a dropout with my friend because after one of the events that I went to that she was supposed to be in charge of, sort of, it ended up I had to do a lot of things that she had to do because she was aside talking to her friends and she was neglecting a lot of her tasks that she had to do, and I had to do them myself instead. And because of that, I came to realize that this person is not a very good person, and she was also the same person who threatened her boyfriend's ex-girlfriend and harassed her for quite a long time. And I actually, when I found out that she did that to her boyfriend's ex-girlfriend, I actually ghosted her because I thought she wasn't a good person. But then, I don't know, maybe I just like give people too much benefit of the doubt, and I thought that it's just like a passing obsession, right? And after a while, I think a year passed, and I talked to her again, and she turned out to be pretty okay. She's gotten herself into therapy. She started doing a lot of like healthy stuff, and she started going to spin classes, and I like and she introduced me to spin classes, so I went with her. But then after the recent event last year, I think December, was it December or in January this year, I noticed that she was just like constantly talking about herself. Even though the event was supposed to be okay, the event was actually a wedding, and she was supposed to be a bridesmaid, and I was like looking at the bride and was like, shit, you're not doing anything for the bride. What are you doing? And I ended up having to take up the task of being the bridesmaid instead, and because she kind of abandoned her that was the last wedding that I attended, like, ever. Last year I attended 10 and a half weddings, and early January this year I attended one wedding. And my friend who was supposed to be the bridesmaid, I think she was the only bridesmaid, I think. That's why when she was not there for the bride, I was like, what the fuck? And she was actually talking, like, even though it's not her day, she was actually just like constantly talking about herself, to the point where she was actually sitting with the bride's family and constantly talking about herself. And the bride was like trying to cut in, and I was witnessing that. And I was like, I asked the bride, should I bring her away so you can talk to your family? And I was like, it was such a bizarre event. And it really made me realize how much benefit of the doubt I always give people. And I always, whenever I turn out to become somebody who is trapped in that predicament, I end up blaming myself. Like, why do I always attract people like this? Yancha, we have Vip just said, don't be a Yancha to me earlier today. Because me and Yancha are very, very similar, as in we give a lot of people the benefit of the doubt, and we always end up becoming doormats for other people for some reason. And Vip's like, don't be a Yancha. Don't be a Yancha, Mary. And I'm like, it's too late for us. It's too late. Me and Yancha are probably the same person. Yancha. I do feel bad for her, for the bride. Yeah. I ended up talking to the bride about it. The bride was honestly not my closest friend, but we have been friends for like around 7 years now. And I think because of that event, I felt like I really need to evaluate. Like, I am having my midlife crisis right now about like people that I hang out with, what kind of people I let in my life, what kind of people that I want in my life still. And it's just like Metocha or Yario. Yatoriel. Yanriel. I think Yatoriel is a good ship name. Yatoriel. But Yancha got a more. Boy, if you saw how beautiful her bike is, you cannot imagine. So I've been in Suzuki before, Suzuki as in the company Suzuki. So I've gotten a lot of like racing shirts and everything, and that's why I am pretty like, I'm pretty okay with. But but anyway, that's not important. Yancha's bike is amazing. It is. You know why it's amazing? It is pink color. It is pink color, and it is beautiful. It's so beautiful. The next time I go there, I don't think I'll have the courage to drive around in another country. I've never driven in another country before, and I don't think I'll be able to drive the bike, and I don't want to do anything. I don't want to like accidentally wreck the bike, but Yancha said that if I go visit her, she'll put me at the back of the bike, and I'm looking forward to it so much. Oh, I can't stand. Just thinking about it just makes me feel so happy. I think maybe I'll have like some funding, or I'll try my best to save up for Offkai next year, because I want to visit people on the West Coast. And it's such... I don't know. I really want to not miss another opportunity. It's been such a long time, you know? It's been such a long time. I just want to be there. I just want to do off collabs with people, with friends and stuff. So you plan to be at Offkai again next year? I plan to go there personally next year. I mean, I want to, but I don't know if I can yet. I'm gonna try my best to go there. If you get Offkai next year, I'm definitely going back to Offkai. Oh? Really? Yeah, I kind of want to go there. If you get to see me in person, you'll be able to see how buff I am. But yeah, I'm probably gonna cosplay as well. I don't know what cosplay I'm gonna do, but I'm probably gonna reuse some of the old costumes that I have. And the last cosplay that I did was Kanoji Mitsuri from Demon Slayer. I love Mitsuri so much. Wish I could go to those conventions. And motorbike is like the one with vintage looks. It's a new kind of racing bike, I think. Daddy and Yancha bike adventure. Yeah. Always wish I could go to these conventions overseas. Yeah. Okay. So I have decided to go with this one. And I will stop stream now. The handcam was honestly very short, but I think I know what to do. I think I'm gonna get this one. The MMD Princess Tactiles. So silent. I don't like clicky ones, but the tactile ones are good. Tactile ones are good. I'll see you guys soon. Next time. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you everybody on Twitch, and thank you everybody on YouTube. And I will see you guys on Wednesday, Wednesday morning, which is gonna be Tuesday night for some of you guys. It was nice meeting you. Oh, is this the first stream you came to? If this is the first stream, please go watch my debut stream in faster speeds or in any speeds you want. Please watch my debut stream or skim through it. It was a really, really good, really amazing. For me, it was a really good experience of a debut stream, and I hope you enjoy it. Take care, everybody. Yeah, take care, everybody. Let's see if we can rate somebody. Following. Somebody I'm following. Yeah, let's go to Demi, but yeah, let's go to Demi. You guys can go to Demi on Twitch, and on YouTube I don't have anybody to rate, so I'll see you guys next time. Oh, this is my schedule. Next week's schedule. Oh, this week's schedule, sorry. This week's schedule. And that is all. Bye bye. Goodbye YouTube. See you guys on Wednesday morning, which is your Tuesday night.